Hey, we got to give it up. Rest in peace, Fat Man Scoop. I just read about it. I just want to say one thing, right? Always show love and choose to live your life to the fullest because we never know. You just don't never know, and it'd be very difficult. And I just left one of my closest friends, close friends' funerals. It's much love. That's it. Welcome to the bigger play where the rubber meets the road and you get straight to it. Pop the balloon. We got to talk about it. A smidget. Shorty say, a smidget. You was a little bit too smidget on the light skin. What's a smidget of? Hey, we're going to address the shallow. We're going to address the shallowness of the PTB on a regular, right? P. Look, one of the shorties come out. She look good. They all look good. But how several women come out is 8 guys. And at the end of the night, I think it's still 6 guys left. Why are we judging men based on how they look first? You based on how he looked over his respect to God, over his respect to you, over his respect to his family, over his respect to his children. Why have our women become so superficial? We got to put it on blast. I get it. Society changing. You superficial now. You shallow. You very vain. You very vanity driven. You like diamond rings. This ring ain't big enough. It don't cost enough. Why do you want the shallow aspect of the man? Why do you want a man that look good to be faithful when he got options because he look good? Why do you want a man that's getting a bankroll to be faithful because he got options because he got a bankroll? Why do you want a man with a torpedo falling down to the ground? Thank you. I'm one of those. All right, let me quit. But he got options because he got a torpedo falling down to the ground. Why you want a man with swag to be faithful because he got options because he got swag? Why you want a man with pretty teeth to be faithful because he got options because he got teeth? Why you want a comedian, a funny man to make you laugh? He got options because he's funny. Why you want this man to just be dedicated and committed to you? You want that, but you want him also to not. You have to make it make sense. One of the shorties came out aggressive. All the guys, she said, am I aggressive? They, yes, you can't. You was aggressive. She said, no, y'all insecure. Damn. So we all telling you the same thing, but you saying we the problem. Okay. No accountability. I'm asking the question of why do ladies want this man to be a certain way and walk with him when everybody else want that, and now you gotta step your game up as if he finna. See, one thing I learned, right? If I'm intimidated by you, that means I'm dealing with some type of personal insecurities because why would you intimidate me? If I'm not being real, then you have that option. But if I'm keeping it 100 with you and I'm being me, why would you intimidate me? You would empower me. We would empower each other. So for you to even go there not knowing these men's character, these men's personality, these men's trials and tribulations, their transgressions, what they fought through, what they've been through, their relationship with God, you just pick that because you can't get over self. Okay. That lady said, man, I don't like you because it's a smidget of you two, you a smidget. Like, then you pick the guy. Why do women think it's okay for them to have preference based on a man's look? That's some 2024. Yeah, we got to talk about it. You have to be out your rabbit ass mind if you think a man should look how you want him to look. All right, follow me. Follow me. Because a lot of people, man, I can't have a preference. Okay. That's the new millennium. All right, let's deal with your preference. He look good. But say I pull up. Look, Mr. Ugly. And I'm violent. And I'm aggressive. Or I'm respectful and I know how to fix your car. Or I know how to fix your tire. I know how to put your car on a flatbed. You gonna take his good looks over me saving your life? Over me towing your car? Over me fixing your flat? Men should always be. They gonna say it's a thing of the past, but it's not. Men should always represent that of these. Working with your hands. Not just hurting somebody, but being physical when it comes to your car getting on the flat. Okay? You needing some provision to your directions in life, or just your physical directions where you trying to go somewhere and you don't know how to travel. The scope of what you need to do when you're in a situation where you need to critical think because your child had a situation with another child and this opposition there. How I look ain't got nothing to do with that. Can I formulate a perspective to help you help your child possibly save his life? Teach him how he should meet people with a level of discernment that allows him to create an alliance as opposed to an opposition where we got to fight and we got to argue where somebody wind up getting killed. It frustrates me that women value a man based on what he have and how he look. See, they'll put that out there as if that was the thing that's been going on, but that's some new. What do this man represent? How do this man move? How do this man carry himself? How do this man act in front of other men? How do this man carry himself in front of other men? How do this man carry himself spiritually? What this man's foundation is? What type of principles is this man standing on? What type of information do this man uphold? Do this man have any knowledge of the universal principles? Do he know who he is innately? That's all out the window. It's over with. How big is his thing? How tall he is? How much money he got? Is his teeth straight? Is his eyelashes? Do he got a full hairline? I'm going to let this jury shine because your attitude and your mentality ain't. So we're going to let the ice do it. But it's crazy how people put value on the things that ain't nothing. You hear me? Nothing. You can't leave this earth with it, what your legacy look like. And I'm thankful because God didn't allow me to find different lanes. Son, go this lane. Son, go this lane. Son, they gonna laugh at you. Keep going. Son, they gonna look down on you. Keep going. Son, I'm gonna walk. You gonna go do some things, but I'm gonna be right there with you. Cry about it. Shake about it. But still get back up and keep on going, son. I'm right with you. So it don't matter what they doing. I'm with you. You hear me? Y'all out there focused on a man that ain't got nothing to do with character, personality, integrity, none of that. It ain't got nothing to do with his self-esteem, his confidence, his dignity. It ain't got nothing to do with that. It's 10 inches, you gone. I'm sorry, that's going to be everything. Huh? He got them veneers, they clean, he gone. His teeth big, my teeth big. Hello? Hey, they can be crooked, jacked up, but I keep them brushed. I floss every day. And huh? Yeah. Mean overbite. Who give a... Hey, your superficiality is going to get you the results you looking for. So don't be tripping. If her looking for him to be swagged up with paper, How you mad? He swagged up with paper. Plenty of y'all out there, if you that vain. This will pop the balloon is exposing. We gonna get down on every single pop the balloon. Those guys kept that balloon unpopped. That lady came out there. Do you think how you feel about me? That lady didn't say, I like your character. I know she said you don't look a certain way. I'm off you. All right. We gonna keep on preaching that. We got to keep it moving. You hear me? The biggest. You see it? The biggest. Hey, man, listen, man. I'm going to be honest. I really appreciate any and everybody that's tuning in with me. I'm here every day. We not worried about viewership or any of that. All we learn is what you do, show up. You ain't necessarily got to show out. You hear me? This is a jacket one of my guys gave me a couple years ago. He gifted me this jacket. My man said, man, I got something for you. I say, damn. I'm talking about probably maybe 3.5 to 4.5 years ago. You hear me? Maybe a little longer. Gifted me this. I love him. You hear me? He dropped it on me. You get it? Dropped it on me. He dropped it. You wouldn't know if his name would drop or not. But on the real, I just thank you for being here and tapping in with me, all those real ones. And one thing about receipts, right? Receipts, you can go back and look at analytics. You can go back and look at comments. You can go back and look at likes, shares, interaction. You can go back and look at impressions. You can go back and look at your content and see who really was tapped in with you. And we've been rocking so long, we actually doing this. Step, step, step. And God is really showing out for us. So I just said you just show up every day. You ain't got to necessarily show out. But we showing up and showing out. So I'm thankful to you if you've been rocking with the kid. You know what I'm saying? Even if you rock with me right now, I love for you to subscribe to my YouTube. That's one of my main important goals is to get people on my YouTube. And I appreciate you if you subscribe to my Facebook. We at 246,000 today on a nice, beautiful Saturday. We over 246,000, but we ain't hit 247. We're about to hit 247. You hear me? It's amazing. All right? We on TikTok sitting at about 70K. I'm talking about from scratch. No help, no influencers, no paper. Grinding. YouTube just hit about 4,000 and some change. And we going up every day. Instagram hit about 4,200. Plus, we got another Instagram we working, and on the other Instagram we working, we hit about 1,000. And then we got another Facebook we working. We stuck at 21,000 because of the algorithm and how they trying to do us over there. But if you put all that together, that ain't even include Snapchat and Bumble and Rumble and none of that. I'm thankful. And if you're going to keep popping that balloon, I suggest that you hold your balloon. And you pray on it. And you try to find some level of discernment in you, young lady, where you not being shallow. Because the trolls is here. Okay? Whether you believe it or not, they here and they exist. You stop being so shallow. And you hold your balloon. Because Mr. Right might be right there on that show. But you going to pop, pop, pop. Because you looking to get me. But you can't have a bigger play. Because over here, we going to play. Everybody can't play like us. They ain't got enough integrity. They ain't got enough confidence. They ain't got enough discernment. They ain't got enough discipline. They ain't got enough God. They ain't got enough family. They ain't got enough orientation. They got to have some levels to get up here. You see, one time I didn't mention money. I didn't mention credit, 850. All right.
Pastors lying to the public, they ain't got the truth in them. Lights out, gas off, bootless, this city pimping. Blocks on fire cause the homeowners broke as fuck. Taxes up, water bill higher than a semi truck.